more smiling, less worrying, more compassion, less judgment, more blessed, less stressed, more love, less hate. The first piece, which is the most important, is that which comes within the souls of people when they realize their relationship, their oneness with the universe and all its powers, and when they realize at the center of the universe dwells the Great Spirit and that its center is really everywhere, it is within each of us. Awakening is not changing who you are, but discarding who you are not. Don't ever discount the wonder of your tears. They can be healing waters and a stream of joy. Sometimes they are the best words the heart can speak. I understand once again that the greatness of God always reveals itself in the simple things. I believe in God, but not as one thing, not as an old man in the sky. I believe that what people call God is something in all of us. I believe that what Jesus and Mohammed and Buddha and all the rest said was right. It's just that the translations have gone wrong. Believe in your infinite potential. Your only limitations are those you set upon yourself. Be tolerant of those who are lost on their path. Ignorance, conceit, anger, jealousy, and greed stem from a lost soul. Pray that they will find guidance. Forgive the past. It is over. Learn from it and let go. People are constantly changing and growing. Do not cling to a limited, disconnected, negative image of a person in the past. See that person now. Your relationship is always alive and changing. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you really are. The great thing to remember is that though our feelings come and go, God's love for us does not. Age has no reality except in the physical world. The essence of a human being is resistant to the passage of time. Our inner lives are eternal, which is to say that our spirits remain as youthful and vigorous as when we were in full bloom. Think of love as a state of grace, not the means to anything, but the Alpha and Omega, an end in itself. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. It does not matter how long you are spending on the earth, how much money you have gathered or how much attention you have received. It is the amount of positive vibration you have radiated in life that matters. We are all connected, to each other, biologically, to the earth, chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically. Within each of us is a light, awake, encoded in the fibers of our existence. Divine ecstasy is the totality of this marvelous creation experienced in the hearts of humanity. A sacrifice to be real must cost, must hurt, and must empty ourselves. Give yourself fully to God. He will use you to accomplish great things on the condition that you believe much more in His love than in your weakness. The reality of loving God is loving Him like He's a superhero who actually saved you from stuff rather than a Santa Claus who merely gave you some stuff. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny but in ourselves. Sometimes I think there are only two instructions we need to follow to develop and deepen our spiritual life: slow down and let go. Faith does not need to push the river because faith is able to trust that there is a river. The river is flowing. We are in it. There are hundreds of paths up the mountain, all leading to the same place, so it doesn't matter which path you take. The only person wasting time is the one who runs around the mountain, telling everyone that his or her path is wrong. What each of us believes in is up to us, but life is impossible without believing in something. Walk with the dreamers, the believers, the courageous, the cheerful, the planners, the doers, the successful people with their heads in the clouds and their feet on the ground. Let their spirit ignite a fire within you to leave this world better than when you found it. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Spirituality does two things for you. 1. You are forced to become more selfless. 2. You trust your providence. The opposite of a spiritual man is a materialist. If I was a materialist, I would be making lots of money doing endorsements, doing cricket commentary. I have no interest in that. When you rise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Spirituality is not about being fixed, it is about God being present in the mess of our unfixedness. You do not need to work to become spiritual. You are spiritual, you need only to remember that fact. Spirit is within you. God is within you. At any moment, You have a choice that either leads you closer to your spirit or further away from it. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. The spiritual journey is the unlearning of fear and the acceptance of love. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.